So as you can see from all the coins that are laid out, today's video is about gold Libertads. And the question is, are they worth collecting? As you can see, I am an avid collector of gold Libertads, but that doesn't mean to say that they're right for everyone. And they do have a certain intrigue and a certain reputation. And part of the intrigue comes from the pretty much totally crazy nature of the Mexican mint in terms of how they deal with the mintages and varieties and distribution of this coin. It was meant to be and is effectively a bullion coin. It's a semi-numismatic bullion coin. And one of the intriguing factors about it is the totally esoteric way its mintages are kind of recorded at the end of the year. Mostly one doesn't know what the mintages are going to be until they've actually been announced. Sometimes even when they're announced, they mint some more. And it really is pot luck whether you get a common or garden large mintage variety or a very rare small mintage variety. But whichever you get, one thing there is no doubt about is these are exceptionally beautiful coins, particularly in the proof versions and particularly in the gold. I think the gold is a stunning coin. Obviously the larger ones like this half ounce give you the ability to see more of the design more clearly. And the design has been going since the mid-90s and is due, according to rumour at any rate, to be replaced with a new design for 2018. I did hear that for 2017 as well, and that didn't happen. So maybe 2018 is the year that we're going to see the new design. If you want to know more about gold Libertads, there is a lot of good information on Wikipedia. If you look up Libertad Mintages Wiki, then you'll see the page with all of the mintages. Sometimes it's a good idea to get the brilliant uncirculated ones, like this one. This one scored a 70 when I graded it. Sometimes it's better to get the proof ones. Last year there were a lot of proofs around. They minted 2,100 of each size of 2016 proofs. They're still trying to sell those out. They probably won't go up in value a huge amount because there's simply too many of them. Other years, like 2014, they only minted 250 of most of the sizes of proofs and 350 of the quarter ounce. So sometimes it's better to buy one, sometimes it's better to buy the other. I tend to hedge my bets sometimes and get a few of both. They're available in sets of 5 in the proofs, which come in capsules. The BU coins tend to be much more difficult to get graded at high grades, and consequently they can be worth more in 70 than any of the proof coins can sometimes. They come in a jingly bag full of coins, all clashing together from the mint, and then it very much is up to the luck of the gods whether or not you actually get one that has no dings and bag marks. And it doesn't help that these are 4/9 fine gold, and therefore they damage very easily. And of course the proofs are all held in capsules, and then they're much more difficult to get in bad condition and damaged. The BU coins, they can get easily damaged, and so watch out. If you don't get them graded quickly, then you tend to find over time they will get lower and lower grades as the more they are handled. They get damaged a bit more easily. Should you collect them? They're known as the treasure coin of Mexico. They come from the oldest mint in the world, the Casa de Mondeo, Mexico City. They've got a fine history and tradition, and they are very beautiful, and they are very low mintage. So they have everything going for them. Sometimes the prices charged for these things on eBay can be pretty high, and it may be worth picking up some of the rarer dates on eBay. Sources are Atmex, JM Bullion, Mexican Coin Broker, and in Germany there are 2 or 3 dealers that specialize in these coins, and you can pick them up sometimes a tiny bit more cheaply in Germany and than in America, depending on exchange rates. So it's always worth looking on ebay.de and importing Libertads from Germany. But quite often the Germans don't seem to get the best allocations of coins. So for coins that are in very, very high demand, you probably find that JM Bullion, Mexican Coin Broker and Atmex are the 3 dealers to watch out for. Or you can occasionally find them, like I do, on forums being sold by the first owner, and I've also picked them up on eBay. So recently I picked up a 2005 proof on a forum, and that graded at 70, and it's the I think one of the top 2 graded. And I picked up last week a 2008 Libertad proof quarter, which is a year I don't have. There are only 600 minted that year on eBay. Very happy to get that, and gradually I'm filling in a few of the holes in the collection. Is it boring? Is it boring getting coins which look exactly the same? Well, yes and no. They do all look exactly the same. That's one of the downsides about Libertad collecting that can be a turn-off to some of those who like a big variety in their designs, and I totally understand that. On the other hand, the American Silver Eagle is collected and it doesn't really have a changing design. The American Gold Eagle doesn't have a changing design. There's lots of coins that don't have a changing design, and it'll be really interesting to see what the Mint come out with in 2018, and hopefully they'll come out with something to reinvigorate and bring alive the interest among Libertad collectors, and maybe attract a few more collectors into our little hobby that we have here of collecting both gold and silver Libertads, of course, and proofs. BU, there's a lot of coins that come out every year to collect, but I'm very happy to be a gold Libertad collector, and I'd certainly recommend it as an interesting area of semi-numismatics where it's possible to pick up quite a nice variety of coins, sometimes when they're brand new at not very much of a premium over spot value. Although, having said that, the premium over spot has grown in recent years as more and more collectors have found these interesting coins. So guys, let me know what you think about Libertad collecting. Do you collect Libertads? Do you shun Libertads? Do you hate them? Do you love them? What do you think of the design? Let me know everything that you know or like about the Mexican Libertad, particularly the gold one.